It's barely 24 hours after we began the incubation of yesterday's spawning attempts. Yes, I call it spawning attempt because even lectures at Aquaculture Research Development Center, Takosomo, ADEC. Good afternoon, Dr. Agbeko. Good afternoon, Dr. Anane. Yes, they will even tell you that you can do a certain hatching and something can go wrong. Yes, that tells you that it's nature. But you do all you possibly can, and then some of us, I believe, you leave the rest to God. Okay, so before we check, it has started hatching actually. Before we check yesterday's hatching, we did some cleanup. We moved some fries, 4 or 5 days old fries, to bigger ponds, and we are feeding them. So we want to see responsible feeding. These are about 5 days old fries, all right, and they were feeding on exclusively Artemia, but we want to move them to 0.3 Ranan starter feed. Yes, Ranan starter feed is very good. It's nutritious, it's affordable, and it really helps the fish to grow. Good afternoon, Mr. Yao Heno, Ranan marketing officer. Good. So we just mix some of the 0.3 Ranan starter feed with the Artemia to gradually introduce them to exclusively the 0.3 Ranan. Okay, so we just brought some few samples here for you to see how the fries are eaten. So we don't give them much because at this stage their metabolism rate is very high, and someone would say their stomach too is not big. So you feed them periodically between 2 to 3 hours regularly, so that they will not cannibalize themselves, and at the same time they will be okay, and then you will not also pollute the water. So just a little at a time. So Mr. Mustapha will be giving the fries in the bigger pond and their feed. So let's follow him.
Okay.
Responsible feeding. Let me see. Okay, so just spread it all over. Okay, okay. So you'll be doing this about 6 all around. So
Okay.
continue. Okay. So you see they are eating. When the food comes, they are very active. Um, okay. Pass some through here. Yeah. So that it will be uniform. Okay. You just drop it like this. They will eat. Don't worry. And this feed too, it spreads on the water. So as you put the feed inside, it will start spreading. Okay. Um, that's responsible feeding. Not too much, but little at a time. Okay. Okay. And the concentration is here, so please give another dosage here. You see them over there. Sometimes the water level at that place is very high, because you've tilted the. So most of them like where the water is shallow. Okay. Okay. Still, the concentration here is high. Because as you are dropping the feed, look at the quantity. So that's why we say observation. We see that many of the fries are here.
Yes.
And the feed is kind of moving towards the side. So it means some here will not get some. So still add a little to this corner. Otherwise, when some are hungry, they will later swallow other people, or they will be weak and other people will swallow them.
Swallow them.
Good.
They eat each other.
Yes, they will cannibalize on them. Okay, then keep on moving. Move to the other side. When there's high concentration.
I see when I throw the feet. It's no how can I say it? It's no maker in one place. Going to the world, going to
It's spread.
yes, going to spread.
Yes.
It cannot.
Stay at one place.
Okay. Oh, it
Yes.
cannot stay at one
No.
place. Yes.
It is powder and it is floating. So it
Mm,
will move.
okay. Okay. Okay.
That's why when we give some here, we give some here. But you can't give in the middle, but definitely it will spread to the middle.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
all
Okay.
over.
Okay.
And you see they are
Okay.
rushing to eat.
Because if flour,
Mhm.
when you put
Flour for
in
baking
water,
bread.
yes, but that flour
Mm.
cannot press
Spread.
like this feet.
You mean flour for bread, baking bread.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
flour for
maybe
bread.
it's dense. Flour is thicker, so it goes straight.
Okay,
Okay, it
okay,
goes
okay,
down in the water.
okay.
But this one it sinks. But this one is lighter. They knew the fries will eat it on the surface of the water. Later
Okay,
will
okay,
sink
okay.
though, but before it sink, it will float on the water for some time. So we call it floating feed. It's not
Floating feet.
sinking feed.
Okay,
Mustapha,
okay.
still add a little here for me. There's concentration of some fries here. Under normal circumstances, when you are feeding them, you off the aerator so that it will not disturb them.
Okay, 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 okay,
When you
okay.
are feeding off the aerator, maybe 1 hour time after feeding, then you on the aerator again. Yes, but here the aerators are not
I
many. We are
see
used.
some of them are eating.
Yes, all of them will be eating. Is it some of them? Why do you see some two not eating?
No, because some swimming deep.
Yes, it's their excitement. Feed has
Okay.
come, and they can't eat plenty because their stomach is not big.
It's not big. Yeah, yes, yeah.
Okay, so put them at the this kind of thing so that we make sure every place have some. These people too
Okay.
some. So you do since it helps them to the sun not to be high on them. Mhm. We have plenty. We'll make some again. Yes.
Okay,
And
okay.
you always, Mustapha, before you hatch, you
Mhm.
make sure you have 2 months feed in advance. Don't
Okay,
start hatching. Then tomorrow, hey, I don't have money. Let me go and buy one kg or 2 kg of feed. Make sure you have about 2 months feed, minimum 2 months
two
feed.
months feed.
Feed that they will eat in advance 2 months,
Okay.
because some feed suppliers, you can go there, they'll tell you, "Oh, we are short of this size of feed, this size of feed, wait, we have ordered," and you might not know when it will come. If that happen, these fishes, you have worried them. They will start, in fact you have worried yourself. They will start cannibalizing themselves.
Okay,
Then
okay.
you see them like this, you can't count to, but Mustapha, as time is going on, when the quantity is reducing, you know. Because every day you feed them, and you see, look at the edges of
Yes,
the pond, you see plenty, they are in layers.
plenty.
So they are in layers, some are down, some are up, some are in between.
Yes.
As you are feeding, it's different from those in the middle. Okay, so as the quantity is reducing, you see, formerly they were plenty, I see them all over. They have not died though, they've not died, but they have swallowed themselves. Some will start becoming bigger.
Bigger.
When you see some becoming bigger, don't be happy. Say, hey, my fishes are becoming bigger. It's few that are becoming bigger, and they are not
Okay.
becoming bigger because of the feed. when you want to see the results of feeding, you check the majority, the size of the majority. But when you see few ones becoming big, you should be worried, because it means they are cannibalizing themselves.
Okay,
And
okay,
when
okay.
the bigger they become, the more dangerous they are, because formerly it swallowed one and it became a bit bigger. Now, as it becomes more bigger, it will swallow more. You might not know the quantity it will swallow. So the quantity in the pond will be reducing, because about 4, 5, 10 of them have started becoming bigger, and they are swallowing their
Brother.
friends or their
Okay,
brother.
okay, okay, okay,
Ehen. All
okay.
right, so keep feeding.
Then I want to
Mhm.
ask,
Please ask.
yesterday I see the feed was orange,
Very good.
but today the feed is brown.
Yes,
And how many days I am going to change, or the same feed? Uh, do you understand me?
I understand.
Yes.
Yes. So just as I said, first 4 days we prefer using the atimia, because the atimia is 60% protein,
Okay.
and
The Artemia, that one is
there was the
orange.
orange.
Okay, okay,
Yes,
okay,
I
okay,
show you the pack last time. The pack is still there,
okay,
pure orange.
okay,
So the first 3 days, or at least 5 days, that is what they will eat.